all over it.
Yeah. How you doing?
Howdy.
I want you and Susan to play Gotcha Last.
Yeah.
Now look at this. This is only going to take a minute. Come over here and say something nice to your mother for her birthday. Where are you supposed to... Are you talking into this? Are they hearing it? The audio?
Yeah, they will.
Okay. Hey, Susan?
Hey, Mom.
I'm not doing it yet.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
I'm going to tell you when it's 3, 2, 1, go, okay?
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, Mom. This is John. I'm just wanted to say happy birthday and everything, and hope you have a swell birthday up there, and hope you have a good round of golf with Dad. I'm here at the pool now.
And now it's a special treatment, Sparky. John and Susan. Susan, get over here. Do a Gotcha Last for Mom.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure I had it working.
Let me see.
The green light's on all the time. How do you know you're doing it?
The little red dot is up there.
Where?
It's flashing. It's up here next to the word Panasonic. I think that means it's taken.
What's in that spray bottle?
This is Hatfield. Lovely pool, isn't it? I've cleaned every... It's pool of the month. Yes, it is. Yeah, there are a lot of those. That's where I sit, or up there.
Okay.
And here's the surrounding area. Okay.
All right. Give me the camera. You've got a nose monkey.
I'm gonna stop recording.
Fix your nose monkey. John, we'll see you later. Susan's tape is still moving. How do I stop it?
Turn the power off. No, it's press stop, I guess.
Make a very special thanks to my assistant. Does this girl look familiar? It's Susan. She was my assistant director and assistant producer. Say happy birthday to your mother, Susan.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Again in Buffalo, and here are some very proud grandparents. Bluesies. Who is who? Can anyone figure it out? The ongoing puzzle. Once again, who is who? Sparky, I've seen you in a hat like this just lately. Happy days for sure. Notice the topless twins continue. Obviously a beauty ready to come into bloom. It's too bad this one's not a little better, but it's the twins and Grandma. She's in bloom, the bathing beauty upon the rock, high and low for a beak picture. This profile doesn't do it justice. This is out of the high school yearbook. How profound. And I think you've given all of us a lot of happiness, Sparky. Second one. Man, a very weird man with short ties that somehow beguiled a beautiful young girl to become his wife. Its parents, the day of the wedding. She beautiful or what? Figured out she never said much till we were married. There it all began. That's Kennedy on the left, and of course Penny to my left in the picture, and my brother Dave. Grandmother and her grandfather, her father's father. Dave and Carol Price and Penny and Kenny B, who was obviously distracted by an airplane or something. This is just outside the Buffalo airport. Happiness, and look who came along. Jen. Picture. It's as if Sparky knew something. She's got a look of sheer terror in her eyes. She's holding Jennifer in the classic mother cradling baby at baptism picture. Sparky in the Rents at Buffalo. Kind of in his classic pose. And obviously in some castle, or could it be Salvatore's restaurant in Buffalo? Picture with the with George and Mare in the backyard in Buffalo, probably taken about 5 or 6 years ago. Oh, such humble beginnings. This is 99 Dewberry Lane in Syracuse. That house is on record. It absorbed 250 gallons of stain into that pine siding. This is a rare before babies picture. Sparky was nicknamed Oodles by our close friends Bill and Marguerite Michaud. Here's another Oodles picture with Jennifer hanging on for dear life, knowing full well she was in big trouble in terms of the attention span factor from her mother. But there were happy times. This is Sparky first picking up the game circa 1974 or 5 in Syracuse by my estimations. I'm sure this will inflame controversy. Eventually, they came along. If you look closely, that same look of abject terror is in the face, only intensified from Jennifer's baptismal picture. This is Bill Michaud and Sparky once again with that distant look in her eye at the baptism. Bill and Marguerite at the baptism with the king in the right of the picture. great if John just threw up there, wouldn't it? Yep. Mr. 5'2". Hey, happy Susan. Ta-da! Ta-da! Now we're to Rochester, where we spent some of the happiest years of our life. Pop in the Rochester kitchen.
Woo woo!
The bathing beauty at Marvin's of all places. No, this does not include a shot of the fountain. Sparky. Pre or post happy hour? Susan, you do that one more time, you and I are going to have a falling out, okay?
Okay.
I guess we're feeding an animal here of some sort. God, it can't be. If it is, I think it's the dreaded you-know-who, who of course is still alive. Christmas in Rochester. What a nice family. Sparky's threatening somebody with a turkey baster, as near as I can tell. It's probably me for having just played 18 again on Sunday. Everybody gathered up with Black Beauty for an outing. Is that a typical Rochester-looking production? With all of the cold weather gear on?
My first fur coat.
Susan's first fur coat. Go ahead. Here I am, fresh after 36 holes. Interesting haircut, but she's standing by her man. No comment about gut size either, I see. Go ahead. The Clan. Sparky, before she learned to hate the Chevy. Was a pretty car for sure. Let's, Susan, put that picture back. Right after this, Sparky turned around and waved hello to Sue Calvitis and went over and had a gin and tonic with her. And guess who with the babies, and guess what's in the background? John's role model clinging on to the fountain. There it is, the fountain.
John, get off the fountain. That's it.
After an exhaustive search, we're unable to find the origin of this person. We think he was probably a neighbor, somebody with a very hirsute look in Rochester. Now, who could these two be? And what event was this? This was about a half hour after I uttered my famous comment on, I wonder where everybody's going to park.